Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing? So, this is a beautiful day, a beautiful, beautiful day. And I'm going to speak first because I cannot let a young person come up without introducing them. I'll come back and speak. But this right here, what's happening right here, what the mayor has done with not just me, but 13 other businesses in Anacostia, something that you probably won't see nowhere else in the country, especially during this day and time. Let's give her a round of applause, y'all. Because I hear people so often talk about what she's not doing, but I've never in my life seen a mayor invest in people like us, right? There's sisters in here right now who businesses have been invested in, there's brothers who businesses have been invested in, right here in Anacostia. So we have 112 black businesses in Anacostia. The Anacostia Renaissance. There's nowhere in the country like this. In the country. And when you get young people like this from Anacostia High School and Duke Ellington High School, who are helping us curate the museum, we're going to be in a partnership with them and Anacostia. We cannot go without that being noticed because they are our future. No matter what they say on the news, we know when there's young men like this coming to the mic, that what is possible. And without that, we have no future at all. So I just had to come up there and say that, young man, because I've heard all the great things about you. And you're welcome. But I had to come and greet you the right way because we always talk about what our young people are not doing. But when we give you all the right platforms to do what's right, nothing can stop you. And they doing it in Anacostia.
That's right.
Where one of my sons also attends schools, by the way, and runs track, by the way.
That's right.
And a top student, by the way. Don't believe the rumors, y'all. See, I'm one of them guys that don't talk it. I send my son to a school where I work at.
That's right.
Because I believe in our system and I know it can work. So without that being said, here you go, brother.
Yes.
Greetings. Before I even start, I just want to say thank you for this opportunity.
You're welcome.
So yeah, okay. Greetings. I am Marcus Williams, a graduate and senior of the illustrious Anacostia High School. The Pride of Southeast, the House of the Southeast Cub. I serve as the Student of Government Association President and was recently extended admissions into Morehouse College of Atlanta, Georgia with scholarship. I want to say thank you to Mr. Ronald Moten, who is a devout community activist whose heart is with the people of Anacostia and all community members who supported this monumental experience we are afforded today. When I say sardines, I'm sure many of you will begin to tap your feet and sound out pork and beans. When I say welcome, I'm sure many of you will begin to tap your feet and sound out to DC. When I say backyard, I'm sure many of you will begin to tap your feet and sound out for life. We are celebrating a historic moment where we celebrate the grand opening of the Go-Go Museum. The Go-Go is the official music of Washington, D.C., which was proclaimed by Mayor Bowser in 2020. I want to highlight that the very first Go-Go song was created by Chuck Brown and the Soul Searchers in 1978 and listed Bustin' Loose, entitled Bustin' Loose. Thank you, Mayor Bowser. Because of this opportunity, not only will we be able to celebrate our language and song, students of Anacostia High School will be able to gain college and career experiences through archival, serving as tour guides, and museum curators. This supports the work we are doing in the community, which impacts literacy, college and career development, and overall equality of life. I would like to ask all Anacostia students, staff, and alumni to stand with me as we greet the Honorable Mayor of the Washington, D.C., Mayor Muriel Bowser.
Well, hello, everybody. Give Marcus a big round of applause. It seems like we were just here a few weeks ago, but it's been many months on this journey of opening the Go-Go Museum here in historic Anacostia. So I want to welcome everybody to the Great Ward 8 and wish you a happy Black History Month. We are also today celebrating the 5-year anniversary of making Go-Go the official music of Washington, D.C. And I want to acknowledge and thank at-large council member Kenyon McDuffie for moving that through the Council of the District of Columbia. It is an incredible day for our city and for our culture. We celebrate the legacies of those who have paved the way, who have uplifted our people. You heard from Marcus, the great go-go bands that were born and raised here in Washington, D.C., that is really the sound of the city. I know Ron Moulton and the doctor of go-go, Natalie. Where's Natalie? Is Dr. Go-Go here? Definitely started a movement when there was a attempt to mute go-go in a really important corner in Washington, D.C. A movement was started called Don't Mute D.C. that was more than a movement about that corner or what was happening there, but it was about how do we preserve a music that is so embedded in our culture. From Chuck Brown to the next generation of artists to the generation after that. And what I know about history is it can't be lost. It can't be forgotten, both intentionally and by neglect. So it's up to us to be intentional about how we preserve our music, in how it is written, and how it is heard, and where it is heard, how it is celebrated, people who are introduced to it, but also how we continue to support artists, because go-go is an art. And how can we have more musicians trained in the art form so that it can live and that it can be passed down from this generation to the next? So we know that history and art, as has already been said, we can't take for granted that it's not going to be challenged or attempts made to destroy it. So not only do we have to preserve it, we have to fight for it. So this museum is a reminder that go-go is more than music, it's culture, it's a history, it's a sound that belongs to DC. Because Ron and Natalie's perseverance, and that's a word that's so important, we have to fight brick by brick, and we have to put up brick and mortar for DC's home of go-go. So preserving its archives and honoring its pioneers and inspiring its future for years and years to come. And I was just thinking when Marcus talked about Chuck Brown, how much he meant to us and how much he loved us. And when he said, "I want to see the people, not signs," this is something that I keep in my heart. So with that, congratulations. We're proud of you. We're with you. And while this is an opening, we all have a responsibility to keep it going, don't we? Yes. So let's find what we can do to make sure that this museum is a tremendous success. So to Ronald Moulton and Dr. Natalie Hopkinson, thank you for your vision, your perseverance, and for getting us here today. And to all of us, let's get to work. Thank you, everybody. So, am I inviting Sherry up to the stage? No. Okay, I'm inviting the next speaker. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I am Adara Davis. I am a part of the Go-Go Museums and Cafes team here today. I am so happy to see all of you. You have seen me probably running around like a mad woman today, trying to get everything in order, but it is so good to see all of your faces and to see everyone showing us so much support. So I just want to thank you for that. I'm not going to take long. I am here to introduce the incomparable, the amazing CEO and co-founder of the Go-Go Museum and Cafe, Mr. Ronald Moten. So we have a presentation that we're going to present before he comes up and gives his remarks. But again, thank you for your time, thank you for your support, and we look forward to this celebration, this momentous occasion. Today is a beautiful day. It took a lot of work for us to get here, and we are hitting the ground running, and I am excited to see you all coming through those doors starting next week. So thank you.
So beautiful, princess. So beautiful. Shine bright tonight. With you. I see you. Y'all ain't gotta sit down. I mean, it's a holiday, but you ain't gotta sit down. Listen up, mama. I love you. There it is. One more time. Hold that. You are now listening to the People's Band, the Experience Band and Show. I'm TK. Please be very own Trombone King. Right here, the beautiful voice of the city, Perception Top. Hold that beat right there.
Man, I can't believe we're here. I am so excited about this moment. Yes, I am an academic. Yes, I am a nerd. This is a nerd girl's dream come true. That so many people, like, who would have thought the museum would be the hottest place to be and people banging down their door trying to be here. And the best way, for all the years that I've been writing about Go-Go, I wrote about Go-Go for the Washington Post when I was an arts writer, and then I did my dissertation at the University of Maryland. Yes, I am Dr. Go-Go, Mayor, because I did my dissertation on Go-Go, and words have always failed me. I can never really explain what Go-Go is. And the most brilliant thing that Mo did was the conceptual design of this place. The music speaks for itself. You saw the Experience Band. We had our first press concert. They are the ones that can, that's how you learn about what Go-Go is, by being immersed in the middle of it. And so that's what's gonna happen on this stage. That's what's gonna happen on stage back there. And then all of the other interactives gives you, fill in the rest of the blanks. So you start. Woo. That's Go-Go, yes. So I just want to say something about that we've sort of alluded to, just the times that we're in. It's sort of the elephant in the room. At a time when it's not just our music, but our whole identities are being criminalized. We're being erased. And so this work is really democracy work. So the voice of the drum and the voice of Go-Go, this is part of democracy. This is part of who we are as a country. And the fact that we can be here in this space that is designated to amplifying the voices of the people is super powerful, is a super powerful refutation of all of the toxic dialogue that we have in this country right now. And small museums like this, community-led museums, we don't have corporate support, we don't even have federal support. We have community support. We have the support of our leadership, like the mayor and the council. And so we are built for this moment. we can survive this moment, and in fact, we can thrive in this moment as long as we keep staying together, keep dancing together, be on the dance floor together. And so the last two things that I wanted to point out, Mo had mentioned that we have our first scholarly program on Saturday. The Conversation and Crank series is called Hail to the Anacostans. And as he said, we are really celebrating the original people who settled. The Anacostans who were here on this, who lived on this river, were some of the fiercest people, right? They were fierce defenders of their land, and the Anacostans living today are also fierce people. And so we're bridging those gaps in the way that only the culture and musicians can do. We are going to be showing a song by a go-go artist named Crank Kulongo, who did a song called The Ghost of Anacostia. He partnered, he put out this song like 6 years ago. He partnered with the Piscataway Indian tribes in Maryland, and he blended their voices and their drums together, and he linked their struggles that they had in the 17th century to the struggles that Anacostans are having today. So we're using that opportunity to have a conversation with the descendants of the Piscataway people and all the scholars who study them. And then we're going to have a dance party. DJ Super Dad will crank for us afterwards. So we're actually sold out, which is incredible, but we will be live streaming that. So I wanted to let you know about that. The other thing that I'm super excited about is Go-Go at 50. So this was Herculean to get to this moment, right? They said it took 8.6 million. We got 3 and we did it, right? And so thank you. That just means that, we just have to keep elevating the bar. And so one of the big things that we would like to do is, when Go-Go turns 50 next year, we have to have the biggest party and the biggest celebration that we've ever seen. Yes. We want to activate every ward in the city. We want to activate, every corner. We want to work with every partner to sort of share in this celebration, because guess what? It's also the 250th birthday of the United States of America, the birth of our democracy. And we see how we talk to each other. And so it is our intention to be part of that conversation. We are not going to have our contributions muted in that conversation. We are not going to be whitewashed. Our stories will not be whitewashed. And so we really invite you to join us in partnering on that. And so we need your artifacts. We need your pictures. We need your memories. We need your ideas. And, and I just want to sort of end by saying thank you to Mo. I've worked on I'm working on other projects, history projects. I'm part of the Academy, and I almost can't breathe how oppressive it is becoming right now, where people are being afraid to say that they are anything but a straight white man. It is oppressive, and to be in this space and to do what we've done, to me, is like the definition of freedom. And so, and really it just takes a hardcore person to push through all of the things that it took to be able to put the bricks and mortars into this place, to be able to get, grant by grant, piece by piece. Mo just held it together and he stood strong. This isn't brought to you by Coca-Cola or any other corporation. It's brought to you by the people, and what a privilege it is to partner with somebody who can do that. So thank you, Mo. And thank you to all of the Go-Go, all the Go-Go people, our Go-Go community. They're the best fans in the world. You guys energize me. Like, I get tired and then I just have to get up because, I just really appreciate you so much. So thank you, everybody, for being here today and for this momentous occasion. Thank you, Mayor Bowser, for all that you've done. And, we'll continue the party forever.